Today, we're talking about a fabulous and free course that launched earlier this year, offered by Charles Sturt University, called Understanding Aging. So, Robin, this is one of a few courses that are run by Charles Sturt University via Open Learning. Can you give us a little bit of background, perhaps, as to the course itself and why it was created?
Yeah, Anita. So, Understanding Aging is one of a couple of courses that we have through the online learning platform. And we particularly wanted to run with this course because aging is such an important and, I guess, timely issue for a number of reasons. I mean, one is that the fact that we have an aging population here in Australia. And so that means lots of us are aging. And if we're lucky, we all get to age. However, it's really surprising how little good quality information there is out there about aging. And there is, on the contrary, a lot of ageist assumptions. You know, you hear the kind of awkward, slightly ageist jokes. We all have senior moments, and there's a lot of misinformation about the fact that aging is just all a downhill run, and it's all about getting progressively frailer. And aging is really much, much different to that. There's so much diversity in how we age and at what age things change for us, and there's just such a lot to know and to help us be much more healthy in our aging. The other reason, another important reason that we wanted to do this course on aging is because for anyone who's working in medical health, allied health, nursing, human services, any of those areas, you're going to be working with older people as a large proportion of your clinical work. So it's really important to get the message out there about aging and get more information out in the world.
Yeah, so great, so great. That broader context is so important for everyone to understand, as you say. It's also so great, I guess, that it's accessible to anyone and everyone. So can you maybe tell us a little bit more about the course content and who it's designed for?
Okay, yeah. So I'll start with who it's designed for. So we really designed the course for anyone who may be thinking about a career change, and in particular thinking about maybe moving their career into working with older people through, and that's people in health practitioners, human services workers, aged care workers. For anyone that might be interested in aging, and this gives them a kind of a taster of some information that helps them understand what that might be all about. It doesn't teach you about aged care, but it teaches you about a broader context of aging and how older people grow old in the community and what's available in the community and health services there. One of the things that we find in research is that particularly students in health and human services areas predictably are not all that interested in working in aging fields. However, once you introduce them to aging, particularly if they're able to work in the real world with older people and see how the reality of it all is, they change their mind and their perspectives. And so by providing this open, free, accessible course online, we're hoping to be able to actually change some perceptions of people as well and give them an opportunity to see the positives of aging, as well as learn more about how aging happens in our community. So that's kind of who it's designed for. It's also designed to be of value to people who are growing older themselves, people like me, and also for family members who want to learn more about aging. And one of the things in my previous life, I worked with older people in a health promotion program, and I really discovered quite how many people were really interested to talk about their experience of aging, to find out more, to learn how that they could look after themselves better, how they could deal with avoid risk factors for illness and maintain their health and well-being, because it's not something we talk about much, apart from in that sort of, oh dear, we don't want to get old sort of way, the ageist ideas in our society. So it's designed for all of those three groups, and the content is, the first module is around the ageing experience, and it showcases, I guess, how diverse older people are. We don't get more the same as we grow older. We get much more different from each other. So showcasing the diversity, showcasing the how ageism is present in the community and how we can challenge that, and also promoting ideas of healthy ageing, what you can do to age better in your own life. The second module is around what we can do in our health services to be more age friendly, and it showcases some of the work that's already happening there. So what you can expect from a health service that will support you, and also age friendly communities, showcasing some of the ways in which different communities are providing better opportunities for older people to continue to participate to the degree that they want to, and not be shut out of participating because they're not as fit and well as they've previously been. So those are the content areas.
Yeah, that's really great. You've touched on and highlighted some really interesting topics in the course. I think my favourite part of the course was the part about challenging assumptions about ageing. I found that really fascinating. Could you maybe share some feedback that you've had about the course, and maybe some feedback that surprised you or that was unexpected?
Yeah, well, I guess I'm glad that you said that about enjoying challenging the myths, because, ageism is just so prevalent in our community, and so it's really nice to be able to show people evidence and facts that just don't support some of those negative perceptions about it all. So that's good, and I think feedback from the course has also echoed some of that thought of yours. People have found that really interesting. I think there's been a lot of feedback that people have enjoyed the interactive nature. It's an engaging course platform. It's really easy to find your way around and to enjoy going through. So we've had lots of really positives about how it looks, how it feels to do it, the quality of the information, and the relevance of the content. One of the most I don't know if it's surprising, but a really pleasing one was someone who said, look, this course is relevant to all people of all ages at all times. We should all do it. So, I think that's perhaps one of the most overall positive responses. But all of our feedback so far has been really positive, and we've had over 500 people, I think, at last count, sign up for the course. And the thing that has surprised me, I suppose, is that people have taken on board that challenging the myths and have talked about ways in which they're going to go around spreading that and doing that in their own life and in their own sort of circle and within their own work. So that's really pleasing, because, we want people to realise that ageing's it's a part of life, and like all parts of life, there are good and bad aspects to it, but it can be a really positive time, and working, encouraging people to see the field of ageing as a really good place to work is really important. Healthcare, we know from our predictions of future employment that careers in healthcare and aged care are going to be really growth areas, and they're also really satisfying and challenging and interesting areas to work. So that's one of the things that I guess I most hope people will take from the course.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I mean, the potential for the broader kind of impact of this course on everyone, I think, is really amazing and really important. I think, one of the things that surprised me, I hadn't done an online course, a free online course before, but I was just surprised at how quick and easy it was just to sign up and get started. So there really isn't anything stopping anyone from just jumping online, having a look around and getting started, is there?
Indeed, yeah. Look, it's really easy. It's hosted by Open Learning, and so you just have to register with that organisation. It's a quick registration, and then you get into it and you can start. And the lovely thing about it is you can have a look around, you can come in and out as you please, you can do a bit now and a bit later. There's no sort of start and finish time. It's all up to you. If you go all the way through, you get a certificate. You don't need to go all the way through. You can pick and choose. And look at the resources that are, of most interest to you. But it's certainly really quick and easy to get started, and yeah.
Awesome. So look, I think that wraps it up for us today. Robin, thank you so much for both creating this course and for all the work that you do to promote the broader perspectives and a better understanding of ageing. So thank you.
It's a pleasure, and I love the work I do, and I hope a lot of other people come to realise why I love it and how they could love it as a career as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thanks very much, Anita. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks so much, Robin. So if this topic is a topic that interests you, just go ahead and search Understanding Ageing in Charles Sturt University, or alternatively, you can click the link in this video.